Hi you guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make stuffed peppers. So in this pan I have 1 pound of beef, ground beef. I have about 6 carrots, this size carrots. I have some parsley, some cilantro. You can put any amount, whatever you like, or you can not put it in there at all. I have a cup and a half of rice, some cabbage, and I have 3 onions. You can also put garlic if you like. Here you prepare the peppers. So this is how you carve out the tail from the pepper. Go like this with a knife. Just carve it out around the green part. Okay, this. Go like this. And you pull. Okay? And then what you do, you go like this with your hands. And then you rinse it. And this is how you prepare the pepper to be stuffed. So here in the bottom I put a little bit of cabbage. You don't have to do that, but I like the taste of cabbage, so I put it there. This here is going to be the rest of the vegetables that we're going to put in the pan before we put it in the oven. So we're going to chop, after we fill in the peppers, we're going to close them off on the top with tomatoes, these pieces of tomatoes that I cut over here. And then in the middle here, in between, I'm going to cut out these potatoes, and then I'm going to put them here. And then also I'm going to cut this carrot, and then put it here in the pan, in the baking pan. And then in the end, I'm going to make the gravy and then pour it all over the peppers and the potatoes. And then I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it until the peppers get like a crust. Alright, so I'm going to show you now how to stuff the peppers. Okay. So this is your pepper, washed and clean. And then you take this. Mind you, you cook everything, but the rice you put in the end, and cook it for about like 4 or 5 minutes. Don't cook it all the way, okay? Because it's going to be in the oven and it's going to cook in there a little bit more, so you don't want the rice to be overcooked. But the rest of the vegetables and the meat, you can cook it all the way. So this is about how much you fill it in, and then in the end you take the tomato and you put it inside, and like this, okay, and put it here. And you do the rest of the peppers like that, and then the potatoes and the carrot, and put it in between. So I stuffed the peppers already. I cut the potatoes, and I cut a little bit of carrot on top. So now we have to prepare the gravy. We'll need olive oil, flour, all-purpose flour, and paprika. Okay, I don't really measure here, so I just basically pour some, like maybe this amount, more. And I put this, which is the equivalent of 1 tablespoon, I think. And I put it here, and then I put the other one, not entirely full, okay? And then we stir it. stirring it until it turns a little darker. When it starts burning in the bottom, you just keep stirring faster. In the meantime, you need some warm water so that when you prepare the gravy, when this is ready, you add the paprika and then you add the water and you keep stirring. Okay, so this color right now, this is about ready. Okay, so you don't want it to burn, so you move it on another plate. And there you go. This is about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna start it. And now you're ready for the water. Okay. In the meantime, you have to have your oven preheated to 425. Okay. Add a little more vegetable salt. Not too much, just a little bit. So you have to keep stirring it. So you keep stirring, and I've raised the temperature. When it starts boiling, then it's ready. And then you just pour it over the peppers and the potatoes, and then put it in the oven. Okay, it's starting to boil. Okay, which means it's ready. And you just take the gravy and you pour it on top of the vegetables and the peppers. Don't worry if it doesn't reach everywhere, because when you put it in the oven, while it cooks, it will get, everything will be okay. It will spread all around. So that's how it looks. Oh, spilled. Okay, so the peppers have been in the oven for 35 minutes. And now it's time to take them out. Okay. So you get a plate like this and put the vegetables around. Put the vegetables around and put the pepper in the center. Okay. Maybe I should have picked this. Maybe I should have went with this. Okay. Right, and it's ready to be served. Enjoy.